There is no food, no power, no fuel. Schools are cancelling the students' exam due to the shortage of paper. Doctors are cancelling their major surgeries due to improper medication. Earlier, 5 Rajapakshas were ministers. Today, only one is left, and he too is breaking at the point. The problem lies in the policy, politics, and China. Mahendra Rajapaksha and Godbaya Rajapaksha once fought the ruthless war against the LTT and achieved what no other Sri Lankan presidents before him could. Today, the dynasty is shut down. Even the most powerful monks, including the Beijing, its friend, is no more seen. Sri Lankan heroes became villains for their own people. It all began with the majority ruling party who corrupted the system. Sri Lanka imports more than exports. It spends more than it earns. Production of trade deficit is also a budget deficit. The island of 2.2 crore population, little more than Delhi, is ruled by 7 major ministers hailing from Rajapaksha family. They are the cornerstones in the governing the finance of the country. During 2019 election, Rajapaksha family promised to deep tax cuts that were enacted 2 months before the COVID pandemic, which wiped out several parts of Sri Lankan's economy. Until 2018, tourism was as the only vibrant and consistent contributor to Sri Lankan economy. But in 2019, that sector too suffered a major setback due to the Easter bomb and the pandemic. This led to the credit ratings downgrade Sri Lanka, and it effectively locked them from entering the international market. Sri Lanka's debt management program, which depended in accessing those markets, derailed, and foreign exchange dropped down to almost 70%. They entered again Vandana Shiva, a pseudo-scientific and untested theory of organic farming for the large-scale commercial plots, advising ban on urea imports to save the forex. Its abrupt adoption affected grain production adversely, especially at a time when Sri Lankan economy was already under a serious stress. While all of this was happening, China was playing a shrewd game, not only to gain a strategic advantage in the island nation, but also to keep its economic hostage. China, who is currently involved in many projects in Sri Lanka, their nature and execution are alarming there. Chinese hands on Sri Lanka port was not just to give economic support to the island, but also gain the security leverage against India and safeguard its interest in the Indian Ocean rim. The soaring inflation is triggering the protesters to continue their protest in the street. The Rajapaksha family should have forecasted this emergent phenomenon as it was brewing for a long time. Their lack of basic planning and foresight has crossed the extreme height, pushing the people out from their home to the street, raising voices against the government. Today, apart from the voice of the public, the goons of Rajapaksha family are in the street. The Rajapakshas family are turning the attention of the public, brewing the violence between the goons of Rajapaksha and the anti-government people. This is leading to several deaths on the street and causing several damage to many government properties. Yet, the public are determined to destroy the ancestral properties, their luxury homes, museum, and several other assets of Rajapaksha family. This assures public can no more sit back with wrong decisions voting for Rajapaksha. It also portrays the future of the political dynasty built by Rajapaksha family is uncertain.